Alright, what up, Saiyans? So, today we're supposed to film another Buddha Broly. However, Gino ate something bad and has stomach flu. So, apparently, yeah, he's just not feeling good. Which is all good, because we're still gonna hit this leg day. So, also something moving forward, I think I want to start getting rid of these pre-workout talks just because I noticed they're very long, especially on the Buddha Broly, because those videos are already long. But even for these as well, when I'm lifting solo, just because I notice I tend to ramble a lot, and it just makes the video a lot longer. I don't know. I don't really know how I feel about it. However, for this one, I did want to talk about a few things. And one of those things is, if you didn't buy the peach pre-workout, you should have. No, I'm just kidding, but it's sold out. So if you missed out, sucks to be you. Nah, not really, but you just gotta wait for the restock. But I told you guys, this is good. I don't know how much they bought in the restock, but hopefully a lot, because it's gonna go flying. Like, this is so good. Yeah, it's so good. Like, out of my 20 years of lifting and 20 years of taking pre-workouts, everything from Jack 3D back in the day. If you guys, you old school guys, remember the old school Jack 3D before it got banned. I remember I was taking that in high school. I was taking it because it was cheap and it worked. Like, I remember that stuff used to be so cheap, and that was before I even started working, so I didn't like have an allowance. I couldn't afford supplements. I would just pull together money that I got from like my birthday and that kind of thing. And yeah, from my 20 years, from Jack 3D times to all the way, what else did I take? I took C4, I took like Optimum Nutrition, I took all the companies I worked with. And this is my favorite. Honestly, can say this is hands-on, as it should be, because pre-workout evolved a lot in the past 20 years, and we're going back to rambling again. So secondly, so first, Gino's not feeling well. Hopefully he's good by the next workout. Secondly, I did figure out the problem with the Buddha Broly audio. So you guys can only notice this. I think you guys will only notice this if you guys watch the videos with headphones on. But basically, Gino's coming in on the right and I'm coming in on the left side, just because the channels were like separate. So anyways, I don't know why they don't just automatically merge it. Maybe it's like an editing thing that that's too advanced for me to understand. But I figured out how to merge the channels, so now you hear us on both sides moving forward. So apologies for that. The first 4 or 5 episodes, the audio might sound a little weird, but I think it's still like watchable. I don't know. There may be something I can figure out in post to merge it and stuff. I know Sandra used to do it before, but she's busy, and yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's it. Today we got leg day. Thank God, because yesterday I did the most, had a real, like, it's not even a Yamcha moment. It's just a dumb moment. Who's a dumb anime character? Can't think of one off the top of my head. No, there's a lot of ones. Mash comes to mind, except Mash is funny. If you guys haven't seen Muscles and Magic, check that out. If you guys like it's like Harry Potter meets weightlifting, or meets like Gym Bro meets like a comedy. Yeah, it's like a Harry Potter parody anime version. And yeah, the guy's a gym bro. So it's funny. It's funny. I like it. We're not like super deep into it, but so far I like it. But yeah, anyways, I missed the rack. When I was racking the 90-pound dumbbells, my hands went straight down. Like, I don't know what happened. I just lost focus for a second. And yeah, anyways, my knuckles on both hands ended up going right into the rack with the force of the hold, while still holding the 9 pounds. I didn't drop it, luckily. But yeah, so my fingers are kind of fat and swollen. So it's kind of good that we have legs today. Yeah, but hopefully we're good for the next pull workout. Regardless, if not, I can just strap up. But yeah, I got two like nice little cuts on my fingers, which is always fun. But yeah, actually today we are gonna have to grip weights because I've got reverse lunges. But it's okay, we're gonna strap up. And let's get into it. Okay, so first exercise, we're doing lying hamstring curls. Real quick, because I had to show this to Gino on the app. But basically, if you go to the app, it'll show you the last weights that you did. However, because we did this in previous mesos, you can just go through and see what your top sets was in the app. So just a FYI for those of you in the training group, because the last time I did this, it was an acclimation, so it wasn't heavy. So I wanted to see what I did from the previous meso and how heavy I went. So I think the top was 180 for, or not 180, but 80 pounds. Added to this leg extension, hamstring curl. Yeah, for 9 was my max. Although it says I hit it for 13 on the day before Christmas, or the day before the New Year. So maybe that's it. But anyways, probably not gonna get 13. And we're just gonna rep it out to failure. It's okay, it's the start of the new meso. Okay. Okay, so I don't know if I'd count that ninth rep. It felt like it went high enough, but I'm not positive. So 8 or 9 reps, which is okay. And the reason why I start a lot of my leg days with hamstrings is, one, because majority of lifters have lagging hamstrings and are quad dominant. So priority principle says that you should always start with what's lagging. So I just start with hamstrings. Also, regardless, if your hamstrings aren't lagging anyways, like who doesn't want big AF hamstrings? Hamstrings carry over to so much more things like sprinting, running, like yes, their quads are involved, jumping, all that fun stuff that you want to do forever, hopefully. And that is something I'm also playing with in future mesos, by the way, is adding in maybe some kind of box jumps, that kind of thing. Some more athletic things you can do. Maybe I'll keep it like optional, but yeah, just changing it up. I have actually a lot of things I want to change up moving forward, but just slowly but surely. And I totally lost my train of thought. But yeah, also the second reason is because once you throw your knee sleeves on, you don't want to take them off. So hamstring curls is something that you can't really do with knee sleeves on, just because, right, you're fighting the stretch of the knee sleeves as well. So the next couple exercises, I am going to throw my knee sleeves on, and it's just a bitch taking it on, putting it on, taking it off, putting it on, that kind of thing. So got this out of the way, and we can just throw the knee sleeves and finish up. Okay, so next exercise we're doing is belt squats. We're doing them banded. And if you guys have a belt squat machine, or this particular one, the Bells of Steel one, I would highly recommend banding it. It just feels way better. Like the resistance profile, yeah, it just feels a lot better, a lot smoother. So definitely throw on some bands. And yeah, that's one of my favorite things about this is they have the pegs and everything for the bands. I just hope the bands don't snap because I don't really take them off in between. I just kind of unlash the top part. So it's not fully stretched, but I don't know, whatever. But yeah, we went up 20 pounds and we're just gonna rep it out. Yeah, I think anywhere, honestly, minimum 6 reps, but I'm shooting for anywhere around 10 would be great. Whoa. 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 Okay. Oh. Honestly, might have been able to grind out one final rep. However, I've honestly haven't failed on this machine before and had to drop it. And honestly, I don't want to. But yeah, we got 10. Maybe I should ask for 12 instead. And that's the power of just recording. Like I noticed times when I don't record my workouts, I don't have a number set in my head that I want to hit. You know, your body will just push and do whatever you think you can do. However, when I set that number, especially it being really high, even if I don't hit it, it's kind of like the saying, shoot for the stars. If you miss, you land, or shoot for the moon. If you miss, you land in the stars. Same thing with tracking your workouts is you got to know your number and just constantly improving and hitting it. If you let your body do whatever it wants to and you don't have a set number in your head that you're gonna hit, that you want to hit, you don't have a goal, then you're probably just wasting your time, you know, and your progress is definitely going to slow it down. So I'll take those 10. Okay, next we are doing reverse lunges. So my favorite way to do this exercise is on the Smith machine, just because it's stable, and that's actually how I have it programmed. Something you can do is put like a plate, a bumper plate, or anything like a small platform in front of you to elevate your front leg, just because it gives you that extra stretch. So what I'm doing is I'm doing it off the platform here, just to get the extra stretch in my hamstring and glute, just to get a little more out of the exercise. My acclimation set, I did it without a belt. This one I'm gonna try with a belt, just for a little bit more stability. My fingers are not liking this exercise just because both are still swollen from yesterday, but it's okay. We got the straps and we ain't gonna be no Yamcha. So we're actually also going a little up in weight, just doing 80s. Nothing crazy. I definitely think I go way heavier on this exercise. It's just a matter of just getting used to everything, but 80s is a good start. Oh. 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 All right. All right. Oh. Oh. So, yeah, I don't know. Honestly, felt like a pretty trash set. Form felt good, but which the compromise that you're making when you use a belt is it's harder to breathe. And the main thing with lunges is it's going to be a balance of cardio versus, muscular failure. Most people are going to fail cardiovascularly before they hit muscular failure, which in my case definitely felt like cardio was going. Like I could have eked out more. It's just I could feel my form breaking down. And yes, I'm always going to push it to failure. However, if I know the form isn't going to be good, then I'm just going to stop there. And that's kind of that point I hit where my cardio, I was running out of breath. My form felt like it was breaking down. And I just decided to cut it. So it's give and take. My form definitely did feel a lot tighter though. Like I could really feel a lot of stretch and hamstring engagement when I belted up. But I don't know. I'm not honestly sure what I'm going to do moving forward. Because in reality, what I could do is just keep the reps lower and just belt up. However, I want to keep this exercise around at least the 6 to 8 rep range. And that's 6 to 8 on both legs, obviously. So I don't really know. But either way, hamstrings feel good. Knee feels good. Was having knee issues like last 2 weeks ago or whatever, but knee feels good. Still not 100, but I'm still able to push it. And let's finish up this workout. Okay, so next exercise we got leg extensions. So honestly, how I kind of irritated my left knee again. So I irritated it for the first time doing Tehran's workout in Texas. He does a lot of athletic, explosive type movements. And I think even though I was going pretty light, I think I just wasn't used to do those kind of movements. It's not something I ever do. So it kind of irritated my knee where I had a lot of tightness or whatever. And then it healed, and then I irritated it again, doing unilateral leg extensions with just a plate. I honestly should have just went lighter. But I was just pumping it out. So I'm not going to go too crazy on this. I'm just going to go till, it feels like it's good. Like I'm not going to push it to absolute failure is what I'm saying. And I'm just keeping my knee sleeves on as well. But just watching my left knee. It's making all kinds of noises and kind of just feels a little funny. But I think it should be fine. Hopefully tomorrow. Well, we'll see tomorrow really. Yeah, we're also not locking all the way up at the top. Yeah, so honestly, that's where I feel it the most is at like the top part of the rep, the lockout, which is why I wasn't fully locking out at the top. But still felt good. Tempo kept it slower than usual. Just watching it. And we have calves last, which I don't think I'm going to film because just calves are just boring. Especially when you got to do them unilateral like I have to until we finally extend and grow the hyperbolic time chamber. But yeah, got rest day tomorrow, so looking forward to that. I can let my hands rest a little bit, and hopefully my hands are good for Wednesday's workout. And we're just gonna keep ascending because that's what it's all about. It's about progress, and progress is something like progress is all that matters. Like bottom line, whether you're lifting 5 pounds more or 50, it doesn't matter, because progress is all that matters. Learn to enjoy the journey, and we will just keep ascending. So see you guys in the next one. Okay, just kidding. One last set. Hi, Cloudy. So, video's not over. I just discovered a better way to do calves. So, I kind of despise doing unilateral calves just because it takes so damn long with the tempo and it burns so much. However, I made some great calf gains because of it. And I definitely can tell my calves are growing even without measuring, just because my knee sleeves are hard as ever to get on. Like even with leggings, yeah, it's still very hard to get on and slide on my legs at the moment. So my calf gains are definitely happening. But check this out. So get a belt, get some kettlebells, attach it to the belt. Yes, it's gonna be a little uncomfortable because it's like dangling by your nuts, but it's okay because at least you can do calves at the same time. So boom, you come here, and just make sure your box does not flip. That's like the biggest thing I'm worried about, is the box flipping. So I just make sure I lean forward on this bar just to kind of even out my weight. And yeah, just get the stretch and come up. And now you can do calves on both legs at the same time. So definitely think I can go heavier next time. Also, you don't have to hold the kettlebell with your hands in case you have sprained fingers like me. Okay. And honestly, if your calves are really lacking, I think you get a little bit more out of doing them unilaterally instead, just because you can really focus on that one calf. And I feel like you get a slight higher flexion at the top on the concentric, maybe like it's very minimal. It's going to be like 1/4 of an inch, if that. However, this is so much more time efficient, and for me, like, it's not like calves are one of my weak parts anyways. However, I do want to get them as big as my arms, but yeah. Home gym people, weight belt. This is a brute belt. I got this like 5-7 years ago, a long time ago. They just gave it to me and I love it. And yeah, I just use that for all my weighted pull-ups, all that stuff. And now with my calves as well. So next time, definitely gonna strap on a couple more kettlebells. Maybe do like, this is only a 40 and a 30. So next time I'll do like a 50 and a 40 instead, go a little bit heavier. Like I said, I was just worried about this thing flipping, so I just didn't want to go too heavy, too fast. However, it feels very damn comfortable. And this is honestly my favorite way thus far to do calves.